Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age. Show money that I don't have, there's words on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living the fake Facebook live dream. If they post a pic of me deeply, but it's pizza and burgers for dinner, you know what I mean. A snapshot of vacations that I got no money to take. Send you one of my sports cars, you know that it's a fake. Got my love loaded up with things that aren't even true. Pretending on Facebook is my thing too. Yeah, 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 yeah.
2,000 friends, which I've never done met. A pic of my lunch is what you gonna get. I had a post of your baby, say it's one darn cute kid. But I lied cause it's ugly, that's called an online fib. I talk about success in my job and the pending promotion, but in reality it's a psych cause I got a demotion.
Only the fake Facebook man, posting lies about my life which no one else can. Filters on my face to disguise my age. Show money that I don't have, there's words on my page. Why don't you come and join my team? It's called living the fake Facebook live dream.
You block me on Facebook without a judge, jury, or trial. I'll be creeping you the next day with a shiny new profile. See a pic of my family? Yeah, we're having a good time. Well, the joke's on you. We have not talked in 8 months or 9. I'll tell you about the weather and the stuff you don't need to know. I'll fake a good illness so the sympathy will grow. I'll ask you to donate to my made-up cause and post selfies on the daily, that ain't breaking no laws. So don't judge the life of the fake Facebook man, pretending to be happy like no one else can.
There we are, pal. Coming at you live just past the 7 o'clock hour. It's a balmy 1 degree here in Porcupine, Ontario, and 0 in Timmins. We're warmer than you. We are warmer than you.
That's right. That's right. It's a little cool out there, but yeah, we're flying into the month of November. Pretty darn warm in comparison to previous Facebook posts. We had snow at this time last year, so I don't think we're doing too bad.
Okay. Listen, a bunch of things to talk about tonight, but first, I think I'm going to call Crime Stoppers and collect my $2,000 reward because I just found the Porcupine Strangler. he's been terrorizing the neighborhood for years, and he's to the right, at least to me, to the right. How does this go? No, this
you think it's a little cool in my place, so I had to put the hoodie on, had the toque on from driving the boys home from school and daycare, and just kept it on here, or else we'll have bad hair happening on the show.
I think you got the black sweatshirt, you got the black toque, you got the black background. Are you feeling dark these days? Because Halloween's over now. You know, you don't have to be the dark character no more.
That's right. Well, we were having green screen issues earlier, so thank goodness that has rectified.
Uh-oh. Knock, knock, knock. Chad's at your door. If you're having green screen issues, Chad will be right there.
Yeah, Chad will be there. Do I look like the Porcupine Strangler?
You definitely do. You know, hold on. I'm going to take a picture of you, and I'm going to send it over to the TPS right now.
Right. Well, Mark Topazzi is going to head on over here. I was going to say Rick Lemieux. He's off the force. He teaches. Over at the college.
That's right.
But not Rick anymore. Rick would still come over and say, "What are you wearing a hoodie like this for? You're dressed like the would you say the Porcupine Strangler?
You definitely look like the Porky. He's
show.
been on the loose since '84, so you know the old image was a young Strangler, and you know, and now we know what he looks like in 2021.
That's right. I'm staying warm. It was a little cool today.
Yeah.
No, it's a little, as they say, damp.
Okay.
But you know.
If that's, we are giving away 2 movie passes because it's Thursday to Imagine Cinema 6. Lots of awesome movies going on there.
Well, first of all, did you know what movies are playing? There's Dune, Antlers, James Bond, No Time to Die, Ron's Gone Wrong, and Halloween Kills and Eternals are the ones to choose from this weekend.
I know. It's also in the banner below, so I read that.
It is.
You did that off by memory, or did you read that?
What's that? I was reading the ticker, our amazing ticker below. But again, you can get all the show times and tickets online, imaginecinemas.com. And you can win 2 tickets tonight simply by commenting during the show. Do I look like the Porcupine Strangler?
Yeah.
Or let's make it a little bit more a friendlier topic. Because we are going to be talking about the 80s tonight. Something that screams 80s at you. What if someone says go back to the 80s and pick out an item? What would describe the 80s?
Kinsman, it's the DeLorean from Back to the Future. There's no other answer.
You think so?
Yes, but don't forget. Also, you got one of those dining gift cards. What's the Ultimate Restaurant?
It's the Ultimate Restaurant gift card, $50, and it's good for. I believe there's about 5 restaurants on there. That 4 of them are right here in Timmins. One of them, you did the next trip to Sudbury or North Bay, you'd be able to use it down.
Well, no, hold on. The last time you showed me that card, it had Dairy Queen, Burger King, and the Keg on there. So enjoy your Timmins dining experience. Right.
That's right. No Dairy Queen on there. I do believe there's Swiss Chalet, there's a Harvey's on there, and a Boston Pizza. And I forget the one that we don't have, but Sudbury. I think the Sudbury Mall has it.
How come you never take me? You always have these gift cards, and you never take me anywhere.
You never ask. But then again, I'm supposed to be offering you, right?
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening, Janice.
Yeah, the 80s party. The 80s party's coming up. We're actually going to be chatting about that tonight. But I like to say hello to everyone first. I don't like to
say hello. Yeah, Anne-Marie Fippen saying hello.
Yeah.
Good evening, KINZ and KLOMP. Hey, Lori Ball. That's Selena saying hello to Lori. Marielle saying hello.
Okay,
Gary Bailey saying, hey, guys.
I got a beef with Gary and you, KINZ. When the Leafs win a couple games, and now I'm seeing Leafs posts everywhere.
Well, that's how the Leafs roll. When they start losing, it's trade the team. They start winning. Now Jack Campbell is the best goalie on the planet.
Oh, no. KINZ, you won't like this one. Pink again.
No, not pink again. I think my lighting's too bright. Hang on, let me turn my lighting.
Okay.
Turn my lighting down.
There you go.
Is that a little bit better?
Chad's your guy.
There we go. Lighting a little bit less bright.
Halloween Kills was awesome. Yes, yeah. My son just watched that today. You have leg warmers on?
I don't have leg warmers on. No.
What are those? What's that thing you wear when you go on a snowmobile? That underwear. What's
long
that
underwear? Long johns.
Long johns. You got long johns on?
No long johns.
My marriage. Married in 1980. There you go. I love that.
There you go.
A Walkman.
That counts. Yes, the Walkman. And it's funny, if you go to Elite Geeks, Chad always tuning in. He has the old-fashioned Walkman there. He actually had it for part of his Halloween costume.
Oh, Joanne, we're good on our end.
Back to the 90s night.
You know what Joanne needs? I just upgraded my phone today to the 13 Max Pro. Joanne needs a new phone. I can give you all the good advice. No, don't. Chad's an Android guy. I'm more of an iPhone guy, but maybe I think it's the phone. Hypercolor shirts. When was Club Monaco? That was the 90s, right?
Yeah, that was 90s. That was back with like Cotton Ginny and remember the Cotton Ginnies? The Eddie Bauer warehouse sales. Those scream 80s and early 90s. I think Eddie Bauer was early 90s.
Should be able to comment on the show, Brenda. It's on a public feed, so. Fanny Packs, yes. I like those Fanny Packs. Remember the K-Way jackets that sort of bundled into like a Fanny Pack? and went around your waist.
Yeah.
Tie
Well,
dye.
that's similar to the jacket on our merch line. It actually folds in. The one that if you see me wearing that coat, I haven't folded it into the pouch, but it folds into a ball. One of those old shell coats.
Joanne does have a new phone.
On an iPad, which never freezes.
Maybe it needs to update. Maybe are you like Kinsman, looking at some sites that could have some viruses? I seen Kinsman.
Remember back in the day, the ICQ days, the Trojan horse used to fly through a lot of computers.
Chip and Pepper.
Yeah.
Game Boy.
Yeah, that's another 80s.
The birth of the kids. Stonewashed jeans. Yes. So let's, you know what, Kinsman? You got me in the mood to talk about that. So here's the big difference about this one. This is going to be a dance party. So yes, you can get on the dance floor and dance because the restrictions
have been lifted as of November the 15th. Yeah. And if you look at the date, we're well past that when the restrictions do lift.
By 5 days. Even I did that math. So tickets are $10 like usual at the Surge. And the benefit of buying them early is when you go in and get your tickets, Kim and her wonderful staff there will reserve you a table. So that's the benefit of instead of waiting to the last minute. And all 80s music, retro 80s feel in the bar. And we're going to come up with a different fun idea this time. So it's going to be a real awesome night. So that's November.
Awesome night. Yeah. So mark it off the 20th. And again, just dropped those tickets off yesterday to Kim, Donovan, and her staff. They're now at the Surge. Again, $10. Get yourself there and pick a few up.
I used to go out with Brenda and her friends. They a big group and they love dancing. So Brenda, you should bring the crew there because I know they love the dance and that will be fun. And let's see. A bucket. Yeah.
Janice had a lot of fun the last party. She's going to have even more fun this party. What will Kins and KLOMP wear? I don't know.
80s.
It's 80s wear. Yeah, we're going to have to find some 80s garb. I think it's a trip through Value Village. Really find some 80s wear on the hooks there. Yeah. Lori says, got mine. Thanks, Mark and Jamie. Yeah, she won tickets. We had some tickets from our Halloween bash. Lori was one of them. Chad was another one. And Janice was the other ticket winner for the most tags. Tags from the Surge.
Yeah.
Tagging the party and us and the Surge that night.
Atari and ColecoVision. Yeah, we had a ColecoVision. That was a big deal when that came underneath the tree. I think that was like 82, 83. That underneath the Christmas tree. That was a big morning. So yes. And good evening, Ashley.
Good evening, Ashley Allen.
It's working for Brenda. That is great news.
She can comment now. There you go.
Hey, look at this. So Chad's brother, they had triplets. Whew.
Yes, they did. So congratulations to Chad and Natasha. Again, triplets. They've got their hands full. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I saw if you're following their thread, cutest 3 additions to their family. Again, happy for them, and shout out to Chad and Natasha from all of us here.
Barry says we're freezing, but I'm watching the feed right here, and it's not freezing. So,
no, I don't know. Maybe it's freezing on Barry's end.
Kinsman rules. Do you rule, Kinsman, or what?
I don't know. I doubt it.
Rule. Yeah, and Barry has his 80 stuff ready. So yeah, awesome. So that's what's happening then. It's in a couple weeks time, I guess, right?
Yeah, the 20th, creeping up there. So get yourself a ticket. Barry is freezing, Joanne said.
Yeah, Chantel said it froze, but I don't. We would get like a notification on our end that it's freezing. I haven't got any notification. So, and hello, Christine. Hello.
They are putting new traffic. The new traffic set of lights in there in downtown there. Algonquin finally getting their lights back. That stretch of highway after how many months of traffic we're actually going to be able to drive it, I do believe, tomorrow.
Janice says she keeps getting kicked out of the live feed, but I don't know because it tells us here it's working fine. Okay, so they're increasing the numbers allowed. So the bar was at max capacity with COVID restrictions in place for the last party, so that hasn't changed, but dancing is allowed.
Dancing's allowed, but when you're standing, not drinking, even when you're dancing, you still have to be wearing your mask standing from your table.
That's right. That's right. Yes, we are going to have a fun. We are really gonna have fun in a couple weeks. That 80s party. I've been really looking forward to that, pal. So yeah, so $10 at the Surge. Get your tickets. It's gonna be a real fun night, and all 80s tunes. So let's see, Kinsman. I want to. There's a lot. We're coming closer to Christmas, right?
Yes.
And there's a lot of awesome things. I forgot to add one, and we'll add it. But the first one is that the Timmins Tuners are doing a rap WRAP event, right? What's going on with this?
They are wrapping G-Wagons. If you've seen these little toy G-Wagons, these are mint toys for any girl or boy. And again, they're going to fill these G-Wagons filled to the brim with toys, and you have a chance to win them. They're going to give them away on December the 12th at 7 p.m. And again, you can go to the Timmins Tuners page and ask TJ all the details, and he'll get you hooked up there. And I know they're looking for prizes to fill those G-Wagons. So if you're feeling generous, get in touch with the Timmins Tuners and put a smile on a child's face this Christmas.
That's right. That is amazing. We love working with the Tuners too, so we're very happy. And yeah, they're going to be on the show here. They're going to draw the recipients as cameras
on our show. Yes.
Yeah. Look at it. So Joanne says we froze, and Murray says no issues at all. I wonder if this is Android versus iPhone. Murray, can you tell us what type of, if you're watching on a phone, what type of phone you have?
What device you're watching on? Yeah. And again, they were tinkering with the lights earlier coming up there, and that might have something to do with some of the electricity in the city.
Yeah. So,
but I can't wait. The detour after how many months? 6-7 months. We can finally drive Algonquin and Riverside Drive again.
Laptop and Barry's on tonight. Yeah, I don't know, guys, what's happening. It's the NL Hacksters.
It's the NL Hacksters.
Freezing on PC. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's potentially a Facebook issue, but I'm watching the feed here.
Hasn't frozen on mine. I'm on Bell Fiber Up.
Yeah. So Androids.
Could be an Android issue.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's nothing on our end, unless Kinsman kicked over something again.
No, I haven't kicked anything yet.
All right, so there's some other stuff happening here, pal. I want to tell you about. We are doing. I got something really cool to talk about later, but before we get to what we're doing, we're also involved with Dare Timmins. They have a toy drive. So Saturday, December the 4th at the Walmart parking lot. Bring toys. A lot of families and a lot of children are going to go without this Christmas. So we're going to be part of that. We're going to be there and collecting donations.
And that's from noon to 5. And again, I had someone ask if they had a donation and couldn't, make it, obviously, on the 4th. You can contact the folks at Dare, and they can take your donations ahead of time.
There you go. So we're going to be part of that. On just you writing these dates on your calendar, because I don't want you to miss.
We've got a busy December, and again, every day that we're out is helping families.
Because every day you call me, what are we doing today? I'm like, where you got a new phone, Kinsman? Use that calendar.
Got to use the phone. You know what? Who uses the calendar? I think you use the calendar the most on your phone. I'm still a traditional paper and pen guy.
I have a question for you. Before we get into the other events,
make it too tough here.
What's the best thing to do with these pumpkins? So, I got usual, like, remember the old days, you have one pumpkin. It's not like that. Everyone has 5, 6, 7. I think we got 7.
You have 5. You had 5 on your step there. I think that's the tradition. The staircases usually put one on each step. Depends on how many kids you have too, right?
Yeah, that's the number. But my question is, what do you do? So I used to hear you put it in the bush, in the wilderness. But then I read, don't do that. So you don't throw them in the garbage bin, do you?
I threw mine out. Yeah.
You threw it in the garbage?
Mine are in the trash. Are you not supposed to get rid of them in the trash? I just got rid of mine on Tuesday.
Oh, well, there you go. The farm at Dream Acres takes the pumpkins for their chickens to eat.
I know the Polar Bear Habitat also takes pumpkins up there too. So if you're headed up to Cochrane,
do you have to build something? Like, I don't have a compost box. I just drop it off at least. Lisa, do you got a compost box?
Yeah. Lisa's in my neck of the woods there. I'll
Okay.
drop them over to Lisa's.
So Joanne's saying they go in the bush, and that's what I thought. But I read an article the other day where they're saying don't put them in the bush. Compost people. Do you compost, Kinsman?
I don't have a composter now.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I recycle, but not the compost.
Find out where this compost is, and we could drop it off. Well, yours is already in the garbage.
I threw mine out. Well, here's the thing. My boys wanted to carve their pumpkins well in advance, and they started getting way too soggy. Even around Halloween, I'm like, okay, you know what? I don't think they're even going to last the candle being lit. But they did, thankfully. But soggier than soggy. Trying to put them into the garbage bin.
So here's where I get confused. Lisa says no, not in the bush. And then Joanne says yes in the bush. So I still don't.
I thought it attracts bears.
But no, they mean in the bush, not like in your backyard.
Okay, well, yeah, the bush. But I've seen posts from the porcupine, the polar bear habitat. They collect old pumpkins, and the polar bears eat them. It's a delicacy for the bears.
Right. Ashley could be right.
What'd she say? Eating animals that would naturally live and eat the wild.
Wow. So I don't. Now it's no pumpkins in the bush. Make a pile behind the garage and turn it every once in a while. Oh, so you can do your own composting, Kinsman. Did you know that?
You can. Well, we used to have a composter growing up.
Yeah, what do you mean, a garbage can?
Yeah, it was in there, but then we used to get skunks and everything else under the sun because they would go in there and eat all the compost.
So yes, there was an article saying not to bring them in the bush, and Barb hasn't heard that either. So I still don't know what's going on here. No. Get animals to use our food, not good. Check with the MNR; they will tell you. Yeah, so I'm still confused. I'm gonna just drop it off at your house, kids.
All right, then I'll walk it over to Lisa's compost.
We will just.
Honestly, Lisa's in my neck of the woods. She's won a few times from our show and delivering the prizes. I could probably walk from here. So, yeah,
varnish them up and keep them for next Halloween. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, mine wouldn't even have survived Monday, let alone Tuesday. Tuesday was the stretch waiting for garbage day.
Okay. So many different opinions in the bush. Yeah, varnish. Is varnish better than composting, Lisa? That's my question now. Yeah, so
yeah, you're feeding the bears, and it kind of deters them from their natural instincts. If they keep finding pumpkins, they're gonna, they're gonna come back and find out who fed them the pumpkins.
Here, pumpkin pie. Heard this too. Now the pumpkins, we got our pumpkins October, like early October. They've been outside. Can you still make this into a pumpkin pie? And then question B, how do you make a pumpkin pie?
All the scudge in the middle, right?
You don't know. I don't know why I asked you. You don't know. You know as much as me.
I don't know how to make pumpkin pie. My dad would be the one to make the pie. And there's Amanda. She says she drops hers in the bush.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. You're never late, Carol. Welcome to the show.
And there's Lori. So I don't know, Kinsman. Yours went in the garbage. I think that's a no, but I'm not too sure.
That's right.
I'm still the pumpkins are still sitting out there. All right, pal. Yes. What's that? Oh, yeah. This one thing I want to talk about right here. Let's do this right now, actually. Let's get it. Because I want to know between you and I, anyways, and I'm allowed to ask for help on this. Who knows the 80s the best? So do you think you could pull up, say, 5 questions about the 80s? I'll answer them.
Okay.
And I'll do the same for you. Are you cool with this?
I'm cool with this. We have not prepped any of these questions. We don't know what questions we're throwing at each other, so this is totally out in the dark. Now, if we pick the same 5, that would be super creepy here. There's so many questions out there.
Yes, that's right. You mash the pumpkin, you peel it so good. They are good eaten raw too. I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm eating a raw pumpkin. Yes, we're gonna need our help. Okay, all right, Kinsman.
Who wants to go first?
I'm gonna go first. I hope you didn't cheat.
No.
Okay. I knew this one, by the way. Which actor was originally cast to play Back to the Future character Marty McFly?
Who is the original character?
Original. Yes, and they actually shot 5 or 6 weeks with him.
I'm going to say Ben Savage from the Wonder Years. No? Who was it? Well, we know it's Michael J. Fox who got the actual role.
He's in the movie The Mask.
Oh, Jim Carrey.
No, pardon me.
Carrey?
No, I screwed that up. He's in the movie Mask about the child that had the Elephant Man deformity.
Okay, geez, you know what?
So Michael J. Fox is the actor that replaced him. Yes, but who is the original actor? They shot 6 weeks with him.
You're stumping me. I know the character. I know the movie The Mask, but I don't know the guy's actual real name.
All right.
What's his name?
Eric Stoltz.
Eric Stoltz.
Yeah.
Why'd he turn it down?
He got fired. So the story goes, they went to Michael J. Fox, but he was busy with Family Ties. So the producers are like, this is not going to work. So they went to Eric Stoltz, and they shot 6 weeks. And the production company Paramount went, the chemistry's not there. Eric's taking this role too seriously. We're supposed to be a comedy. So they went back to Michael J. Fox, and he would shoot Family Ties during the day, and he'd get in a plane and go and shoot Back to the Future at night. Christopher Lloyd, he's awesome. He's Doc Brown. But Jamie, you froze when your mouth was open on my screen. I don't know what's going on with this freezing tonight. Okay,
you're not freezing on my end. So
you should know this, Kinsman, of all your years on the radio. What year was the album Purple Rain released?
Purple Rain. Well, I wouldn't know this. Obviously in the 80s. So I've got a good decade of. Do
you know choices. Purple Rain? What artist we're talking about?
Yeah, Prince.
Okay.
I'm going to say 1985.
Barry thought that too, but it's 1984. All right.
Barry, we're close.
I'm going to give you a softball then, friend. Oh, you better get this one.
What's that?
Where did the 1988 Winter Olympics take place?
That was in Calgary, Alberta.
All right. Gave you an easy one to get your confidence back.
My confidence back. Don't want to hurt my feelings on the show. We're going to get the KINZ and KLOMP HR team after you.
Oh, my God. You'll never get this one. You're going to have to guess, though.
What is it?
What's the total number of dots in a Pac-Man maze? Try guessing it. It's like one of those guess how many jelly beans are in the jar type thing.
How many like Pac-Man dots that Pac-Man eats?
Yeah.
I'm going to say there is 400 in each screen.
400?
Yeah.
I would have guessed that, but you're wrong.
Am I higher or lower?
You're higher.
Okay, I'm going to say 320.
That didn't help your case. So Barry's lower and you're higher. And Richard Wilson's really high.
Hey, Richard Wilson.
The answers are up, pal.
What is it there? 700?
Not 244.
244? Is that the answer? I'm going to go with Lori. Lori seems like she Googled the correct answer for that one.
Finally, the last one to redeem yourself. You don't watch a lot of movies, so I'm a little worried.
But I do.
Okay, we'll find out right now.
Well, speaking of movies, your other half hasn't even seen Back to the Future yet.
Yeah, well, she's born in 93.
Well, you need to introduce her. You need to have a Michael J. Fox recap.
She hasn't even seen Ghostbusters. Anyways, in The Breakfast Club, which song plays during the opening and closing credits?
Don't You Forget About Me from Simple Minds.
You knew it. Can you sing it? Don't you forget about
me. One of the best. That is probably one of the best movies of all time. I love that. That one and 16 Candles. Those two movies right there, best of the 80s right there.
Yeah. Okay. So they say, Barry says he can't wait for me to face the music.
All right. So I picked out 5. We ready to go?
I'm ready.
Okay, question number 1. In which video game did Super Mario first appear in the 80s?
In which video game?
Yeah.
Did Super Mario appear?
It wasn't in the Mario series, but he appeared in another video game.
He did. in 19. Oh, Donkey Kong.
Yes, you got that one. Yes,
That's sir. Of course, I had a ColecoVision. Remember that was like a staple mark game for the ColecoVision.
Yeah, Mario was in Donkey Kong. How about this one?
Ashley, right on. You got it.
Big artist. He's still big today, but he was super huge back in his day. Weird Al Yankovic turned down this when he was offered to appear in a beer commercial. He turned down how many millions of dollars did he turn down? You didn't want to perform in a beer commercial back in the day.
Was this a Super Bowl commercial?
I don't know what commercial it was, but how much did he turn down?
I think it was a Super Bowl commercial, and I'm gonna say I don't know, but I'm guessing anywhere $3 to $5 million.
You're close. If you get rid of the 3, you're bang on. $5 million, and his reason for doing that, he didn't want to tarnish his image by promoting beer when he's supposed to be a funny guy.
All right,
so $5 million. There you go. Right. And here's a fun one. The guy who invented the Rubik's Cube, Erno Rubik. He took how long to solve his own Rubik's Cube when the Rubik's Cube first came out? How long did it take him?
Well, I know mine. I threw that up against the wall out of frustration, so it was never solved. Or you change the stickers around. I'm gonna say 7 minutes.
No, not 7 minutes.
Okay, well,
let's just say there was no technology, there was no algorithms to follow, because he was the first person to mix it up and try and get it back to the original cube. It didn't take him 7 minutes. Let's take some answers from the crowd here.
10 seconds, 21 seconds. We had 5 seconds. 2 weeks.
Lisa's close with weeks.
Hold on a second. This is the guy who invented the Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
And it took him this long to put it together.
He invented the Rubik's Cube, and he mixed it up, and he tried to get it back to the original colors, and it took him this long to do it. He didn't have any instructions on how to get it back.
A lifetime.
Not a lifetime, no. So far, Lisa is the closest with 2 weeks, and she's actually low.
Let's go. She's low. Okay, so it's over 2 weeks. So we're gonna go 3.5 weeks.
No, that's still low. Just a tad low.
Well, okay, 2.5 weeks.
No, I said it was low, so you got to keep going higher.
5 weeks.
It took him 4 weeks.
4 weeks
to complete it. Yeah. Now you see them online. Now they do the cube in under a minute. They've actually got world record challenges to do that. And here's something fun. Did this one with the boys. If you buy a brand new Rubik's Cube, make sure there's nothing in the background to make it look like you're going forward or backwards. Mix it up, let it go for about a minute, and then you play the video backwards, and it'll look like you solved the Rubik's Cube.
I do need my car cleaned. These Great Danes wreak havoc in it.
Yes. I need my car cleaned too, Richard. I'm going to be calling you.
Yeah.
My knee set is dirty right now.
Google. Okay, how many more do you got for me? 2?
No, 2 more here. This one's easy. Okay. What's the name of Bo and Luke Duke's automobile?
Okay, Kinsman. That's the General Lee. Just the good old boys, never meaning no harm.
Yeah. Now this one's going to be tough though. I picked this one for this is the 5th and final one.
Okay.
The head villain on the Smurfs. Remember the Smurfs back in the day?
Gargamel.
Who was the head villain, and what was his cat's name?
It's Gargamel is the villain.
Yes, Gargamel, and what was Gargamel's cat's name?
It's a black cat, right?
It was a black cat, yeah.
Give me a first letter.
A.
Yeah, Gargamel.
What's that?
Gargamel for the villain.
Yeah, Gargamel for the villain. No, not Gargamel. No. Well, Gargamel is the villain. Yeah, but the cat's name is.
No, it's
not Scat. Starts with A. You want to play? You remember the old game Hangman? I don't think you can play Hangman anymore. Close. Jeff is close.
Right there.
There we go. Joanne's got it. A. Azrael.
Azrael.
Yeah.
Azrael.
There you go. You did pretty good.
So would you Are you crowning me the winner here or what?
You're the '80s trivia champion.
There we go, pal.
Until we get to the Surge on the 20th, and we'll have more trivia and some more amazing prizes.
It would be nice if they lowered the beer prices to '80s prices. Yeah, pint for a quarter. Anyway, okay. So another thing. So Outside-A-Thon. So we're going to be outside of the Metro parking lot in December.
Yeah.
And we're partnering with the cooperators on this. And it's essentially what we did for Thanksgiving. So between noon and 5, you can meet us at the parking lot in Metro on December the 11th. And if you can, a cash donation or a gift card for food. Last time we raised close to $2,900. Amazing support from the community. And then at 5:30, if you need help, and that's a lot of people need help, my friend, you can come there December 11th. Same date, Metro parking lot. We're going to equally distribute it to all the families. So we're going to be there. We're going to get a tent up and a little bit of heat out there, but we're partnering with the cooperators on this. Their staff will be out there and help people put a meal or two on their plate at Christmas. Because remember last time, you leave with a very heavy heart. There was way more people there than we expected. And that just tells you how many people are in need. And hopefully we can help out as many as we possibly can that day.
And again, big thanks to Sebastian Vermette and his team, the cooperators in Tibbins. When he answered the call and said, what are you guys up to? We told him, and he says, I'm down. Sign me up. So again, it's going to be the date, December the 11th. And we'll be hanging out in the same parking lot area. Praying we're going to have some good weather. But again, we'll make sure that there's one of those little portable heaters nearby for us who are standing out there.
All right, Kinsman, you don't need to be babied all the time. That's for Sebastian and his crew. Me and you get stuck like snow.
Yeah, we get stuck outside.
8 a.m. tomorrow. You can go see Richard Wilson, pal. There you go. Get that.
He's got an opening. All right.
Yeah, he's right. What else I want to say? Joanne says you should be at the Food Basics. November 25th, it's opening.
For the grand opening, well, maybe we'll reach out. We'll head on down there and maybe we'll give away some Food Basics gift cards.
Right.
Down there.
And here's one thing we did not put in the banners, but we're going to be doing something with the tree lighting, right? At the Hollinger Park. What's happening there?
The community tree lighting on the 20th, November the 20th. And that's going to be before our Surge night, 6 o'clock. We're going to be down there at Hollinger Park. And, when they flip the big switch, we're asked by the city today if we'd like to host the event. We said yes, and we'll be there. And again, flipping the switch, I'm hoping everything goes right. Can you imagine having the big countdown and then there's no lights?
Okay, if there's no lights, make me a promise. You're going to go full Clark Griswold on the live, right? Will you do it if the lights don't come on?
We will definitely do that. And again, yes.
I know you. You kids, but not me. I can see. I see you get very frustrated with technology and the green screen. So when you put up your Christmas lights, are you sort of like you do it when the kids aren't around because sometimes the light?
No, here's the thing. I bought one of those trees with the lights already attached to them. Have you seen them? Yeah, we put it together. We get we don't get a real tree, but the boys like the one that we picked up for last Christmas. Got different light settings on it, but you go full real tree at your place.
Yeah, we go real tree, and the dogs pee on it and bite the branches and destroy everything. But
lots of fun. You gotta videotape on document.
It's a pot shop. This is funny because so Joanne's saying, remember she mentioned there's another business in South End.
Yeah,
it's not Bell. It's a pot shop. I wonder if that's Cannabis Jack's because when we were in North Bay, they talked about. They couldn't have done it that quick, though, eh?
I don't know. They were thinking about. They were saying that yes, it would be ideal to open up a pot shop down in that neck of the woods. So who knows? Talking to John today, maybe John will fire us back a message and tell us.
You guys want to come on?
No.
I got my two boys here. Come on over here, son. Come on.
My hair's not.
Come say hi. But... There's Austin. Well, you got to show your head in live stream.
Hey, Austin.
Yeah.
Hey.
Did you come? Did you come to sing happy birthday to your dad or what?
Oh, here, can we?
It's my birthday tomorrow, Kinsman.
Yeah. Did you know, folks? It's Jamie Klomp's birthday. He's going to turn the big. Do we tell him your age?
Yeah, I'm 47. I don't care.
47, the big 4-7 tomorrow. So happy birthday to Klomp at midnight. You can spam our page with birthday memes, please do.
Okay, so here's the thing. So me and my oldest son, Os, we're excited because at midnight the new Call of Duty gets released. Call of Duty Vanguard, right?
Yeah, World War II.
World War II.
Why is Kingsman pink?
Why are you pink, Kinsman?
Is that what Austin's asking me?
Yeah. He's the Porcupine Strangler.
Here, let's try this.
There you go.
There we go.
But the new Call of Duty at midnight, it kicks off. I got my Call of Duty shirt on. We're going to play some Madden football leading up to midnight. And I'm going to be like one of the young guys again, Kinsman. I'm going to be not in bed by 9:35 p.m. I'm going to be up with Mountain Dew and Doritos and playing video games. How do you like me now?
That's all right, my man. That's what you need to do. Your birthday, it's going to be a good kickstart to the weekend for you. And again, if you have the chance tonight at midnight, all day tomorrow, I want you to spam our wall with happy birthday memes for Klomp. And already wishing you a happy birthday.
Yeah, Vanguard. Yes, exactly. So yeah, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It is old. Mason's right. It's incredibly old. Yeah, there we are. So, you ready to play some Call of Duty?
Yeah, it's gonna be up
now. My son,
in the morning.
My son has created a Call of Duty clan. Any chance I can get in on this clan? Why not?
No, it's good people only.
Good people only, kids. But you should see how good these kids get. That they get really good at this Call of Duty. So yeah, I'm more of a campaign and zombie guy.
You like the zombies, but Call of Duty, yes, you're. I think you're gonna have bags under your eye for the next show. I think you're gonna be playing all weekend.
I'll be playing all weekend. Yes, yeah. Terry's in for a lot of fun this weekend. She knows in Call of Duty.
She can't get on your case tomorrow because it's your big day. But come Saturday and Sunday, she can start nagging at you again.
Thank you, yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh, there you go. Excuse me, I'm 62 and don't consider myself old or ancient. You're not. You're young, John. Me, I don't feel old either.
No. 47 is not. It's funny when you were, my boy's age. 47 was ancient. Right. Now that we're experiencing it in these years, I'm at the age where I can remember my dad's 40th birthday, right? And here I am, 43, and you don't feel as old as what you thought your dad was back in the day of your parents.
Now Mason's gonna sing me happy birthday. That's much better because Mark was gonna come over here in his boxers and sing happy birthday, Mr. President. I said, knock it off, Ken. I don't want like that. I'll take
Mason will be he'll be doing that for you.
I'm 47. Our son's 47. Yes. That's right. Thank you so much. 47 is just, see, your dad's still a young pup. Yeah. He's not an old man.
Just a pup.
Yeah, that's right. All right, pal. So what else did you want to chat about here? I wonder if people have applied to be bus drivers yet.
From Lucian Transportation. Hopefully they have. Of course, Lucian, a big sponsor of our show tonight. They are hiring bus drivers right now, $19.12 an hour, and they get $1,000 sign-on bonus for those who do get the okay to drive and pass the courses. All the hires get free in-house training, and current openings are for Timmins, Cochrane, Iroquois Falls, Matheson, and in Raymore. You can drop off your resumes today. 42 McChesney Road in Timmins, right behind the Tim Hortons on Airport Road. And again, 705-360-4090. You can contact Pat over at Lucian. I was talking to Pat the other day. Everybody behind the desk there, they're so busy or non-busy with the bus drivers, the holes in the drivers that they're driving again. Normally they're behind the desk, keeping track of everything, but they're now back behind the wheel because they're that short of drivers.
Yeah, it's crazy. You see a lot of bus cancellations Monday through Friday, great hours, paid snow days, and $1,000
summers off.
Yeah, it's great.
And again, if you're worried about getting your little ones to and from school, your little ones, or if your little one, let's say you need a daycare or someone to look after your little one, you can bring them on the bus with you. That's the bonus.
Yeah,
being a Lucian transportation bus driver, and again, a $1,000 sign-on bonus, pretty sweet.
I want to talk about, because this is a great question. How's the float going? Terrible.
Well,
it's going terrible because we don't know what we're doing with decorating. Everyone is sending us wonderful ideas on how to decorate. Like, thank you so much. The problem is we don't know how to decorate. We really need help with someone physically coming there with decorations. And the theme's Candyland. Now, when we get there, Kinsman, you can do the wave and you could do talking on the mic.
I'll be throwing candy off the floats. See, that's the part of the Candyland that I'll be a part of, throwing the candy off.
Did not read the rules there, Austin. You should not. It says no throwing candy, only handy. See, he never reads the rules, this guy. But we need help with physical decorations. We're gonna be the most ridiculous float if you and I. Like, we're gonna go get that cardboard from the dollar store and Sharpie draw a Christmas tree. This is what it's gonna come down to. So if anyone,
well, we can always put it. You know, what would be funny? A big giant float with the Charlie Brown Christmas tree right in the middle of it, and that's it. With one string of light bulb, and that's it.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
Okay, the candy, the
candy strippers are coming out.
Yeah.
So you can actually play now.
Yes. So we really,
we're gonna be doing this. It's gonna be crunch time tomorrow. We're actually having a float, a meeting, and then we do need to hire some volunteers. We'll put out a post, and we'll have a float party.
Yes, we need help, and yes, kids can be on the float or walk by the float. Yes, please, we're desperate, Kinsman. You and I are desperate. We got an idea how it's going to look like, but we just don't know how to put it together.
That's right. We've got all these grand ideas. We just need to put these ideas down on paper and say, okay, here's the float. Here's what we need to do. Maybe a few hay bales on there. That's what people can sit on.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
A lot of people are asking about liability and stuff like that. Well, you know what? We're going to have you sign a waiver. Anything that happens on the float, that's you're doing. Right? We'll have waivers, the KINZ and KLOMP live waivers.
Oh, I got another thing. Since you lost the 80s battle, you have to shop for me this week at Urban Farm.
Well, I will. Steve and Becky, see this below? They've got you covered this week with the Urban Farmers Market style. Have you seen this? It's Italian wedding soup. So delicious and a great way to keep yourself warm in the cool temps right now. Hearty, delicious, and so easy to warm up and eat. I love their ready to go aisle. If you haven't been to the Urban Farm yet, go check out their flagship store. It's in Timmins, located 1052 Riverside Drive, corner of Joseph and Riverside. And again, you can find them at Rubino's Petrocan. They're at the Watershed. They're in Chapleau. They're in Cochrane. They're all over the place. Again,
yes. I'm going to send you a list. I know you shop still with like the old-fashioned list. You don't even use if you have the paper list out with the pen in your ear.
You know what's funny? I do bring a physical.
You're old school, Kinsman. You're a classic retro guy.
I'm a retro guy.
So, Joanne, thank you so much. We don't even know, but we will.
We're gonna make a post.
People reached out, a few people have reached out. We'll make a post, and I think we probably won't physically have the float itself until the day of. I'm guessing.
We're hoping it's either that or it's going to be. We're going to put something between my Nissan and your cruise.
Oh no,
people can sit in the middle of our float.
But we could start getting decorations together. So the day of, you have to be at the parade for 4. But say if we get it at 12, we can get together and put it on the float, right? Is that what people do?
That's what people do. People, the way how it's been done, in previous years, they give you your spot, you're assigned a little parking spot for your float, and then people meet up there, and you can decorate right up until parade time. So we'll definitely get in touch and hopefully have a float there.
My son's 19. And he sees I can bring the strippers, and he just whispered in my ear, "Hey, Dad, I'm coming to the parade."
I did not.
You did.
I did
You're
not.
coming to the parade. You're gonna help do some decorations.
Yeah, you can do decorations.
My little guys are gonna be a part of it. My little guys wanted to be a part, so you're gonna see Ethan and Caden down there as well. So you'll need to bring Malachi with you. That's all they say. We're going to Malachi's house. It's never to Jamie's house anymore. It's Malachi now.
Yeah, pal. So we definitely need help, and we got to get some where we're going to have some music. So you and I can handle that. It's just with the decorating. So yeah, we'll put out a post. We'll get something organized for the middle of next week. And if people want to able to bring something, we'll set a time. It'll be sometime Saturday during the day. I'm thinking noon, and we'll get that going. Hey, what about our buddy Luke there at Midnight Express? Do you know when we were at Rock in the River, he supplied the big screens?
He did. He supplied the big screens. If you can remember our party back in September, he provided the music at the Surge. And again, Midnight Express production, DJ and corporate services. Luke Chalafu is your guy when it comes to DJ services. And again, did you know that he is first of only 2 insured DJ production companies in the entire North? But you didn't know that. And he also has a service which includes 60,000 plus songs and video titles with the ability to download licensed music on a moment's notice. So yes, he plays requests. And again, you can contact Luke Chalafu for all your music events. Again, if you've got a big party coming up, you get Luke involved. Midnight Express.
Much
even rent the equipment.
Yeah, the Much Dance Party. So you can be singers. Yes, anything. We're welcoming anything on the float. All right, pal. I do want to give away some prizes here. So watch this. I'm going to work the magic here, Kinsman.
What's that?
Are you ready for it, my friend?
Yeah. Okay. What are we giving away first? Movie tickets first, and then the $50 gift card, or let's give away the gift card to the restaurant first.
First, all right. So $50 at the Timmins Burger King. We're coming here, pal. Here we go.
Here it is, and the winner is Anne-Marie Pippin.
So she wins $50.
Yeah. So we're gonna write Anne-Marie, and she won the $50 gift card. Again, Anne will get in touch with you. And if you could flip us an address, I'll get that, and we'll drop that off even tonight, possibly.
The Porcupine Strangler will be at your house by 9:15 p.m.
Pink man.
$2,000 reward on Crime Stoppers for that guy.
Yeah, that's right. It's Unsolved Mysteries. If we're talking the 80s, remember that show? Unsolved Mysteries.
We got it, pal. Okay, so this is for the 2 movie tickets for Imagine Cinema 6, right?
Yes. And again, Dune Antlers, James Bond, No Time to Die, Ron's Gone Away, and Halloween Kills and Eternals are at the theaters right now. And again,
Amanda, there you go.
.com. There you go. Amanda St. Jean has 1 tickets. And again, we'll get in touch with Amanda. There's 2 tickets to Imagine Cinemas.
It's a party. I wonder how the Night Terrors went. Did anyone go watch the movies?
I'm assuming pretty good.
Yeah. Well, but did anyone? I'm curious if anyone went. We were at the Surge, but they had, Shaun of the Dead was playing, and Beetlejuice.
In Beetlejuice.
Yeah. All right, Kinsman. So that's it. That's it for the prizes. I don't think we have anything else to chat about. I got, we're going to have some pizza over here, and we're going to be playing Call of Duty. So
it's going to be your birthday at midnight. So again, spam our wall, please. Kids and KLOMP Live. Happy birthday memes. The funnier, the better. If you could find the weirdest meme, let's spam our page with happy birthday cheer, because it's, last year at this time, did we celebrate your birthday? I can't even remember. We were just newly acquainted at this time. So I don't know if I celebrated your birthday.
Snubbed me. You owe me 2 gifts this year to make up for it.
Did I snub you?
What?
How many birthday bumps do I give him, Kingsman?
How many birthday what?
How many birthday bumps? How many birthday hits?
Well, 47. That's
well, let's round it up. Let's round it up.
You give me 47 times 0. Can you do that?
Let's round it up to 50.
Look at the Red Bull he's drinking. Mark likes those Red Bulls too.
They're really good.
They're really good. All right.
What was the drink with Red Bull? I can remember drinking that at a few club. The Kryptonite.
Yeah.
They still have that drink out there?
In Thunder Bay, they called it the Titanic. It's the same thing. It's
Was
like
that an
it's
energy
Red Bull and Rev.
Oh my
It's,
God.
it's something. Yeah. You can run side by side next to a transport on the highway. That's what those drinks were.
Yeah.
Those drinks kept me going.
Embarrass me. Absolutely. Look at the
Pink man. I think he's getting strangled.
Yeah. That's
Boston Strangler or the Porcupine Strangler. Right? But again, we can't thank our sponsors enough. Hard to believe. Looking at the calendar, do you know we're coming up on our year anniversary of KINZ and KLOMP Live, which is December the 2nd. Isn't that exciting? December 2nd will be one full calendar year of doing this. And again, we can't do it without our amazing sponsors tonight. Lucian Transportation, Link North, Imagine Cinemas, Midnight Express from Luke Chalafu, The Surge. We can't love and, can't say anything bad about The Surge. An amazing crew and a Kim Donovan, putting us up for our Timmins residency, PADS Canine Protection and Detection Services. Speaking of our 12 months, our year, Martin Peel has been with us since day one. He was with us before we even had a show at PADS Canine, the Urban Farm, Steve and Becky, and of course Pitch, which we were proud to be hosts of, and the big launch party for that coming up on the 18th. Are you excited for the big launch party? It's getting exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's going to be real exciting. We're doing a pre and post show and viewing party. It's going to be awesome. But I do have a PSA before we leave, if you don't mind me closing it out. Ladies and gentlemen, we think you have a good night. But before you tuck yourself into bed, don't be too cautious. Because remember, the Strangler's still out there. And he will get
Come on, I'm not Strangler. I'm like the most calmest.